Hi collective, Ishina. Y'all, let's check the collective temperature. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe collective, Ashe collective, I collective. We're using the Visionary Path Tarot, a 78 card deck by Lucy Delix. Okay, and I rarely use this deck, y'all. I've had this for a while. Okay, I don't know, several years though. Okay, and we're using the Finde Sickle Kipper Fortune Telling Deck by Ciro Marchetti. Okay, and Matic. Okay, collective, let's go. Let's go. What is the situation? I still haven't researched different reads. I need to just come up with my own, but I need to just take a little time and think about that. Maybe over the next couple of days. Thank you. The High Priestess, y'all. The High Priestess ended the last reading, right? What was in the outcome. And I just heard a knock. She's pretty, though. This is a pretty card. I'm getting someone may have like a bonsai tree or something. One of those trees that you can plant up or something as it's growing. And mold the way it grows. Okay? It's a very beautiful card though. Let me see if we can... Okay, it's a little better, I think. Okay. Situation. Bottom of the deck. Wow. We have the Queen of Cups, okay? Wow, I'm getting somebody that's highly intuitive, okay? I don't know, maybe you were, what are those, like the cone heads or something? So I'm getting like some space, alien, starseed DNA, okay? Hopefully this card won't come out, y'all, okay? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. I don't know, maybe someone's pregnant or something. Somebody has milk in their breasts, okay? All right, collective, show me the obstacle. Okay, the obstacles, the Two of Wands. Maybe some choice. There's snakes or something around here with wands in this bowl, okay? And what are these things? Some sort of scarabs, maybe? I get like this is a magician maybe of some sorts. And we have the High Priestess here. All right, let's see. That's the obstacle. Show me the spiritual advice. Okay, I'll turn that one back over. Let's keep this as the mystery. Okay. And show me the divine outcome. Archangel Michael, don't let it flip over, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. It's something about these snakes, collective. Maybe this is the offer, some sort of magic, sorcery, okay? It doesn't have to be bad, right? Maybe someone's doing something. But this is the obstacle, that Two of Wands. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's the way someone's doing something. Or on whom someone's doing something, okay? But, I feel like maybe someone's conjuring or doing some sort of money magic or something. All right, let's keep going. Where's my little flashlight? That's no good. But yeah, something. Okay, something about what do you call that when you're like not asymmetrics, like when you're drawing and you really don't, you know, these things over here, you really don't have a figure like these, right? But you're just drawing patterns and waves and lines and stuff, okay? Something about that. And there's a name for that. I used to do drawings like that a lot when I was younger, a child, right? But there is a name for it. Maybe it'll come to me. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see this combo. Show me the situation with the Kipper. Kipper. Oh my goodness, the privileged lady in the reverse, collective. She's doing something to get some money, collective, I think. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have false person, collective. This is this high priestess, possibly. Or she's doing something to a high priestess. Because it's something about this high priestess. I get a nice vibe with her eyes, right? She seems peaceful. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's two energies. Show me obstacle, please. Obstacle. Show me the obstacle. Show me the obstacle. Show me. Show me the obstacle. Is this courtship, y'all? Maybe she did some sort of sorcery to get this courtship, okay? In order to become the privileged lady. But, you know, this being the situation, it doesn't look like she's achieved it. Maybe she's doing it right now, collective. I don't know. Something's going on with this courtship right now, though. And her money, or whoever this high priestess is, it could be a male, right? Their money, it looks like, is already in the deficit, okay? Show me spiritual advice. Just one, please. Thank you. Show me the divine outcome. Just one, please, Arcane. Mystery card. Okay. Just one, please. Divine outcome. The outcome. Yeah. Collective? What in the Witherspoon is happening out here, collective? It's like a ruckus, but it's just me out here, collective. All right, we have two, and it looks like some current energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have high honor. Okay, I feel like whoever this person is, this is what they were trying to achieve. Or this could be the high priestess, that other energy. Could be some sort of destiny swap. Okay, I know we say it so much, it's like cliche now, right? All these terms are like cliche. Okay, it's just been overused. All right, we're about to get to the collective. Bottom of the deck. Okay, this might be the chosen one. Okay, why did I put courtship over here? Oh yeah, because it was here. Be careful coming for a chosen one, okay? So this one might be the chosen one, because I do get a good vibe from this card. Okay? And maybe this could also be that this chosen one is not in the privileged high honor position that they're supposed to be in, okay? In terms of finances. Maybe a courtship was thwarted. Thwarted. I don't know why I say these words, and it's hard for me to say, okay? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. What's the situation? Thank you. Mystery card. What is the obstacle? Thank you. How dare you titillate my fancy? And this could be a fake courtship. They tried to play around with you with a courtship. Okay, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is your dreams are actualizing, collective. Okay, but spiritual advice. Maybe they did that, this titillating your fancy with a courtship because they know your dreams are actualizing. Show me spiritual advice, please. Excuse me. Spiritual mayor. I saw this when I was shuffling. Okay, that's the name. Okay, show me the divine outcome. Thank you. All right, collective, I feel like we have everything that we need at the moment, okay? And we have initials UVWXYZ, okay? This could indicate some sort of Egyptian lineage with these lines, okay, and the way it looks. And we have the high honor, okay? Maybe you are not in the position that you're supposed to be in based on your ranking, okay? Divine outcome, we're moving it over, collective. Spiritual advice, we're moving it. Yo, my face. We're moving it over, collective. Now we have the obstacle and the situation. Let's see, collective, what is the situation? We have the high priestess. Very beautiful high priestess. It looks like she looks like a serene person, collective. What is that here at her heart? Oh, that is her heart, collective. So that's important. Maybe she uses her heart to create these fabulous bonsais, right? And if this is a bonsai, right? Bonsai has to do with wealth, I believe, right? Currency. I'm getting liquid currency, collective. What is that back there? The cheesy moon or something? There's a moon. Ooh, y'all, this is a high priestess, right? Yeah, that's the moon. So maybe she's using the moon cycles in order to create some sort of abundance at a heart level, as well as a third eye, okay? And she has, looks like some weed down there, collective. Maybe she uses a little weed when she's manifesting, collective. Okay, let's see what's going on here. It almost looks like a cute little hairstyle too, okay? Okay, let's see. Right, we have the privileged lady in reverse. We have to clarify that. But we also had the false person at the bottom of the deck, okay? I didn't take it out, though. But let's see. Situation, muscle mania. I feel like somebody's trying to overpower someone here, okay? A high priestess? A privileged lady in the reverse trying to overpower a high priestess? Okay. One that is very intricate, okay, in terms of their manifestation design, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is a good person. I feel like this is somebody you don't want to mess with. I see that piercing glare card that I made, okay? Situation, engineer, somebody created something. All right, y'all, let's get some clarifiers. Somebody was like the master planner, or maybe that's her. But I feel like there's something else going on here, okay? Maybe with the courtship, okay? Because that was the obstacle. Let's see. Oh, that's 2 cards. And that's 3. We have the 3 of Cups here. Maybe this was a third-party courtship. Or maybe this was a friend. All right, let's see which one we're going to clarify. Clarify the privileged lady in the reverse. Just one, Archangel Michael, please. Thank you. Okay, I didn't really see it. I don't know if that was a death card or something crazy. All right, Page of Cups. Okay. Maybe someone is trying to offer you something. They don't look too sure of themselves, though, okay? Something emotional, right? There's a bird wing coming out that cup, okay? So there's a bird in there that's drowning, possibly underwater, collective. Okay, that don't sound too right to me. And if there's not a bird there, why is there a wing coming out of the cup, collective? And he has like I don't feel like this is the person coming to you, okay? I feel like this is someone that was sent, okay? Like a messenger, right? Page. And there's something about the eyes here for everyone, okay? All right, let's keep going. We have that Page of Pentacles, and now we have the Page of Cups, okay? I feel like someone's done something. Okay, this is clarifying that. All right, clarify the High Priestess with my deck. I feel like we need this one. High Priestess, anything else? Okay. I feel like this might be a good high priestess, but let's see. Queen of Swords powering up. Karmics, attention, or whatever. What's that? Attention karmics, okay? Bottom of the deck we have that evil entity you attached to me as a child is now my ally, okay? Maybe this is why these pages are out here. They want to apologize for what they did in the past. Maybe. All right, let's get something here. Show me this engineer. Y'all, I'm going to try to make this quick. Engineer. And I knew some money was involved, collective. And now they're going to court. This Hyana could be a court official. Okay? Could be a judge or a court official. Looks like he's coming with some papers. But it also looks like he has a judge's robe on, though, right? All right, let's see. Something about this money. This sudden wealth. And they're in concern about it. This engineer, what did they do? Probably tried to steal some money. Look, and we have 1133, collective. I know I see this often, collective. Maybe somebody learned something about some sudden wealth with that 11, right? From somebody who knows about money, maybe, okay? And they're in concern, okay? Let's see, let's get something else. But there's something about this entity that they attached, collective, to you probably as a child, collective, okay? And what was that? Okay. Show me this sudden wealth with this muscle mania. I'm getting with that muscle mania too. It's a lot of wealth. Somebody tried to strong arm you for your wealth, collective. Okay, let's keep this one. And show me this concern. Why are they concerned, this engineer? What did they plan? What did they concoct? What was the plan? Let's keep this one too. All right. I feel like that one's important. Let's see. X-Men. Some about the X-Men collective. What did I pull that card for? Oh my goodness. With the Russian mafia at the bottom, okay? Oh, goodness. All right, let's start here. High Priestess. Excuse me, y'all. Attention karmics. Queen of Swords powering up. Maybe the Queen of Swords High Priestess is about to say something, okay? With this attention karmics. And she's just wetting her whistle, okay, before she speaks. All right. Cryptocurrency. Something definitely about money, collective. The High Priestess knows something about money. Show me this cryptocurrency. You got the Russian mafia, collective. Show me cryptocurrency. Somebody's definitely trying to manifest money. Okay, maybe somebody else's money. What is this? Waning moon, okay? And it fell in the reverse on the floor, but yeah, let's keep it in the upright. Okay? Either way, I'm feeling like, let's see, bottom of the deck. Cryptocurrency. X-Men again, collective. Maybe your money is gonna transform into a superhero, like, okay, like a super account, okay? I don't know, y'all. What the hell is going on here? Let's see. X-Men. X-Men. In X-Men, I think about the sun. Covert narcissist, collective. Bottom of the deck. Atom. Like a cell, or what do you call those things? Molecules or something? I don't know. Yeah, something about X-Men with this Bruce Lee at the bottom of the deck, collective. Bruce Lee, covert. Maybe they're coming to like challenge the covert narcissist, y'all. I don't know what the hell's going on. But attention karma, something about this money. And you're powering up. This could speak to the X-Men. Some sort of magical transformation, okay? And it's happening at an atomic level, collective, but Let's see. Maybe this is what they're concerned about, that you're turning into some sort of superhero. Okay, High Priestess, Queen of Swords. I don't know, dead, freeze, drinking superhero collective. But what are you going to do to these people? And why are you going to do it? Because they attached the evil entity to you now. And maybe this is why. Maybe you're mutating with this entity attachment, okay? But in a good way, y'all. Still get a good way with her. Show me this. Okay, let me see if I can do this properly. I did it, collective. All right, show me this Queen of Swords powering up, okay? What is she powering up on? Ashley, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Dominant gene, okay? I don't know, something about cells, collective, and transmutation. And what was I clarifying? The Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe Ashley is the Queen of Swords, okay? Show me Ashley. Show me something about Ehrlich as well at the bottom of the deck, collective. I put a lot more names in the deck, so who knows? We might get bombarded, okay? But show me this Ashley. Show me something about her characteristics, the current energy she's in, okay? Let's see. Read this. King of Pentacles is something about money, y'all. Maybe she's in that King of Pentacles energy. Maybe she's like a provider of some sort for people. And with that dominant gene, right? Maybe she's the main provider of something. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, y'all. And I get a fireman with this guy, with this, the way they have that picture lined up. Could be something about a fire, okay? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I still don't know what's going on, collective. I mean, I see some things, magic and money, right? And false person was out here, but I'm trying to make sense of this here, collective. Why is this here? All right, show me dominant gene. What is this? Why is this significant? Could be some testing going on. It's unfolding as we speak, collective. Whatever the hell's going on is unfolding right now. Something about money, collective. You're about to get some luck or something. Show me this Ashley. Show me something. Why is she here? How is she involved in this situation? How is Ashley involved? Admiral Byrd, y'all. This is just not making sense to me, collective. Admiral Byrd, high-ranking U.S. official, explorer, Antarctica, inner hollow, Earth. What is it? Having honor. Something about honor, collective. Maybe this is Ashley speaking about her honor. Y'all, I don't know. Spiritual court is in session now. Okay? Why is spiritual court in session? What is the case that's being heard in spiritual court? What is it about? Bessie, your dreams are actualizing, okay, y'all? This could have something to do with property, okay? Because this name is an aunt of mine's, okay? And she passed many, many years ago. I think that was her name. I believe this was my grandfather's sister. But there are some other people in the family named Bessie too, though. But that could be something. Okay, and it says your dreams are actualizing. Or maybe Bessie's dreams are actualizing. Spiritual court, first place, y'all. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll figure it out over here. Because right here, I'm just going further into, a lack of understanding, yeah. Okay, but either way, collective, we're witnessing the fall of an empire somehow, okay? With all this money out here. Let's go. Engineer, okay? Maybe Ashley's the engineer of something. And we had another name, I think. But we do have covert narcissists out here. The engineer is concerned. Y'all, didn't I say something about, I think, well, these cards have a native effect, right? But I did say something about different lineages, I thought. Okay? So something to do with the natives, okay? Maybe this, and you know what, y'all? This could be my aunt, my grandfather's aunt. She is, and sister. They have native, strong native lineage, okay? So that could be significant. Okay. Bottom of the, keep going. Concern with this engineer. Sexy in the reverse, okay? Maybe they're concerned that they don't look good or something. I don't know. He has gray hair, okay, collective? Okay, or maybe they feel like the situation isn't sexy. It's not working in their favor. Collective, I have no idea what the hell's going on out here, okay? Maybe this is a friend of yours or someone's, okay? And they're concerned about, I feel like there's some stolen money out here, okay? Stolen dreams as well, right? From a person of high honor, collective. But the way it's coming out is just so weird, okay? Situation, muscle mania. Something about all this money. I feel like native money. Maybe people are like going insane seeing all this money, or the idea of having all this money. Graniteville, South Carolina, collective. I feel like this is wherever this native property may be located, okay? Some other Air Force, collective. I don't know what the hell's going on, okay? I'm a posted, collective, but I really don't know what's going on, okay? And this fell out so I could see it. 3 days. 3 days is significant, okay? So I don't know. Maybe you'll know what's going on out here in this read in 3 days, collective, okay? Show me this Air Force. Billionaire in the making, collective. It's a lot of fucking money out here, collective. Okay, we still don't know whose money it is yet, collective. I assume it's yours, collective. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Air Force. Time to learn a new skill. I don't know, collective. Maybe somebody's thinking about becoming a pilot or something, collective, or joining the Air Force. Okay, and if you are, I feel like you're going to rise to a rank of high honor. Okay, something's going on. Something. I don't know what this is. Show me Graniteville, South Carolina. What's here? What's in Graniteville, South Carolina? Elevate your thoughts. Polaris, North Star, Pole Star, Purpose, Guidance. They're telling you to reach higher or something? Think bigger? Move into your North Node, or they're telling someone that, okay? This is just getting more and more confusing as we move on, okay? Show me best friends forever. Video game junkie in the reverse. Maybe you all grew up together and you used to play video games in the past. And it fell out there on that evil entity you attached to me as a child is now my ally. Maybe you were friends. Maybe your friend did this to you, collective. Your ancestors are bringing the heat, y'all. Maybe your friend did this. Okay? Maybe, I don't know why your friend, unless they secretly hated you. Show me this best friends forever. Maybe this is the false person. Show me something about this best friends forever. A message, y'all. Okay, bottom of the deck. Something about this money, collective. Somebody done, I'm getting like a friend has crossed a friend, okay? Maybe a friend from childhood, okay? They were trying to be a privileged lady, okay? Or they interfered with your ability to be a privileged lady with that courtship that's out here, okay? For a lot of freaking money is what I'm getting, okay? A lot of money. Pathway to a lot of money, okay? But now it's a pathway for somebody to poverty, okay? I feel like ultimately it's going to be to whoever this backstabbing friend is, right? And maybe you've been there, right? But I feel like that's going to change, okay? Privileged lady in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Okay, I feel like this person stole a love or something through sorcery, collective. Okay, they wanted to be in first place. All right, so now they're in first place in spiritual court. Okay, they're the first docket that's going to be heard in spiritual court. Okay, because for some money, some status. Okay. Okay, is this the obstacle? Okay. Two of Wands, this choice, this plan to steal this money, I feel, or to interrupt your relationship in order to steal money. This courtship, something about a courtship, okay? Yeah, I feel like they played mind games. Maybe this false person played mind games in a courtship with your person, maybe. Y'all, yeah, that's something like that, okay? This is funny. All right, y'all, this is why it's so damn confusing, okay? Because this is somebody's twin, collective, okay? Mosnar, okay? This is somebody's twin, and there was a lot of manipulation surrounding this union, okay? And people did the most because there's so much money involved here, collective. Okay, there's so much money. And I feel like people just lost their mind. They lost their minds, okay? And this false person interfered, okay? As well as, you know, you and your twin, poor perception, poor decisions, poor mindset, right? Yeah, but I felt like somebody was determined. What is Ashley and Mosnar's connection? Early, y'all. This is the second time this name came out here. Did we have a 3 of Cups? I think something, 3 Wands, something, I think, earlier. And I was talking about some sort of collaboration or friendship. I thought I saw something. Let's see, y'all. Look at this. With these covert narcissists. No, it was the High Priestess, okay? Maybe you knew something as well. Or maybe you've exposed it since, right? Since finding out with the Queen of Swords. Maybe you're powering up to make your next move, collective. All right, now, Archangel Michael, what do all 3 of these people have in common? How did they work together? For what aim? What was the aim and goal of this collaboration? Yeah, I'm taking long. Something about palmistry, Walter or Water. Cognitive dissonance, okay? They felt like they could do whatever this is they want to do, steal this money by interrupting this relationship. I don't know, some grand scheme. Refusing to see the truth, emotional abuse. Maybe they abuse you emotionally along with your twin, okay? Or maybe these people abuse your twin and your twin abuse you emotionally, okay? But refusing to see the truth, emotional abuse, inconsistent beliefs, behaviors does not align with values or belief, okay? And they did something, I get, through divination. And that's why it's in the reverse. Maybe they did some sort of palmistry, okay? But Water or Walter is significant. Okay, and we have this name, Jordan. It's a lot of people, collective. And I feel like they're all in a tough situation with this cactus. All right, one more question. This cognitive dissonance. But why is this the obstacle? Why is all this the obstacle? Because there's some sort of truth and clarity, collective. Maybe this exposure is the obstacle. This High Priestess knowing what was done, right? But it's money, y'all. It's so much money out here. This is unbelievable, okay? El Dorado. Let me see something. Okay? And I feel like this is speaking to your twin. Okay? If you think you ain't shit, you ain't shit. Okay? That's why your twin went along and collaborated and did all this. Stealing from you with these people. Okay? Like stealing from themselves. Okay? And giving it to other people. I don't know. Show me El Dorado. We're about to close this out. We're gonna move it quicker. Show me El Dorado. But you both were of high honor, and yeah, and they did this. They're definitely going to court about this money, collective. I feel like you're going to get this money from these false people. And that false person over here, collective, they're in despair. And rightfully so. Everybody's in freaking despair, okay? What does this high priestess want to say? Let's see something real quick. And see if I can see if she is this positive energy. I feel like she is. Okay. You're a monster in the reverse. Shrek. Right. Let's see. Tattoo or birthmark. Okay. Collective melanin, approximately $450 per gram. Okay. With this tattoo or birthmark, I feel like this is a good high priestess. Okay. And I'm just saying it because I have a birthmark. Okay. But I'm trying to make sense of things, right? And maybe this was a part of it. They were trying to sell this organs or something, okay? I don't know. Show me this melanin, approximately $450 per gram. Why do I ask these questions? This was what did I ask? What did they do? Something quickly? Maybe they tried to do this quickly or do a quick transaction with some, yeah. It's whatever it is, it's not right, okay? Okay, collective, start eating healthier. Y'all, this reading has drained me, okay? Spiritual advice. 8 of Cups, y'all. Maybe this is how these people are feeling. My Lord. I gotta get the hell out of this place, okay? Something. Where the hell? It's something about snakes, collective. Maybe these people were using snakes. Okay, with this sorcery. Okay, but I feel like you got out of there. I don't know, maybe snake eyes too. I don't know, y'all. Something about snakes. But you got away. That's a spiritual advice. Or they're telling you to get away if you haven't, okay? Or that you will get away. Maybe you ran away from this marriage. Maybe this false courtship. Okay? Maybe. Let's see. Mayor, right? It's in the reverse. Maybe you never married him. Maybe they're really scared of you, collective. I don't know. Somebody's scared of somebody, okay? But I feel like you walked away from this marriage, or they're telling you to walk away from a marriage proposal of some sort. Okay? We also have Richardson. Archangel Michael, why are all these people out here? Why are all these people out here? Because it's a twin flame collective. Luxury new home, okay? Maybe this is what this false person stole. Lisa, y'all, it's just too many names, okay, for me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe I over inundated the deck with names, collective, okay? I'm going to have to make some other cards to balance it out. Any final messages regarding this before we read the closing cards? Y'all, I'm going to need a nap after this shit. Pelly, pelly, blow your belly, collective. Okay, whatever it is. It's too many people to handle just one by one with ancestors going through ancestry plans to, you know, defeat an enemy. Okay, they're like, hey, we're just going to get them all with one blow. Okay, well, maybe this... Okay, y'all, I'm just so sinister. Forgive me, okay? Sometimes, okay? But maybe this is just speaking to the anger, right? And maybe Pelly Pelly might blow her belly, collective. Okay? We'll get the bottom. Let's get that. We have also final messages. Having cocktail with co-workers. Okay, happy hour. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is what these people have been doing while they're in a tough situation. Maybe that's why they're drinking. Okay, at happy hour, because they know that this is being exposed. Okay, somehow, some way, maybe just through tarot. Either way, they're in spiritual court. Okay, a spiritual cleansing is happening, collective. Thank goodness. I need it right now, okay? Because this is a lot. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, Hinton. Okay, it's just a lot of names. Too many people. And I ripped this out my hand. Cambodia, okay? Maybe this is this twin. Okay, trying to go to Cambodia or something. Maybe this home is in Cambodia, okay? Because one reading I had that I accidentally erased, this twin was trying to escape to Cambodia, collective. Show me Cambodia. Maybe a desert region. Incision in the reverse. Maybe they can't get there. Okay, your ancestral protection, okay? Why is this okay, because all this stuff out here. Show me this incision in the reverse. Savings and loan, y'all. Something, some property in Cambodia, maybe? Or they were trying to transfer some money to Cambodia. Something about that, collective. Maybe they're trying to hide money in Cambodia. Maybe they did. Or maybe they couldn't, okay, win stupid prizes. Either way, I feel like they're caught, okay? And they're telling you to stay alert, okay? Head down, eyes up. What's the stupid prize that these people are going to win? Sally Hemings, y'all, has something to do with this ancestral wealth, okay? Because we had mounds, okay? Something to do about this wealth. That maybe they tried to stole it. They tried to steal it, right? But it keeps coming out in these readings, okay? I feel like there's, because I believe she had 6 children, right? By Thomas Jefferson, right? And all of those children, I don't know, maybe they all had children, right? So wherever this lineage is, I feel like it's several people, okay, that are due this wealth, y'all. Several family lines, like, you know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck, win stupid prizes, catching them hands. They catching them hands. They need to stop, because I feel like with the other reads, Thomas Jefferson is very upset about this, collective. I think that this Pelly may blow, collective. Show me Pelly blow your belly. Pelly blow your belly. Crooked judge. 3 days, y'all. Once again, I don't know. Maybe Pelly gonna blow her belly in 3 days, y'all. What's the day? The day is Sunday, right? July the 6th at 8:22 p.m. Eastern time, okay? I don't know. Something in 3 days. Something about this crooked judge. This crooked judge may have been a key figure in making all this happen, right? These money transfers or something. This money swapping. Real quick, show me savings and loan. Then we're going to read the mysteries. I mean, not the mysteries, the closeout, and then do the mysteries. Savings and loan. Melanin, y'all. Maybe this has to do with the sale of melanin. People? Okay. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Jacob's ladder. Something to do with your melanin and your ascension, collective. It just seems like a nasty plan, y'all. This is a lot. And a lot of freaking people. Okay? And it started from your childhood with this evil entity. Okay? Evil entity, what do you have to say to the people that attached you to this high priestess? What do you have to say to those people that attached you? Loretta in the reverse, okay? I don't know. Loretta's down. I don't know. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. You're loved by the Most High, okay? Okay, put the names where they go, collective. All right, y'all, let's move on. We got Wayne, okay? I just feel like it's too many people involved out here. And that's why I'm drained, okay? And it's hard to follow what the hell's going on, okay? Divine Outcome, Knight of Cups. I don't like how he looking at that cup, collective. Look like something in that cup. I can't make you see it, but I don't like how he's looking at that cup. What the hell's in that cup? Let's see the 3 of Wands, okay. But what's in this cup, Archangel Michael? What is this Knight of Cups? The 6 of Swords.
With fire in the boat, though, people. This don't look like a good... Oh, my Lord. This is a bad offer, okay? That's what I get. Now, look at this. The woman is out there in the water, okay? The swords are all around the boat with this wiry thing that's similar to that hair or whatever that plant was, bonsai with the high priestess, right? She's in the water and the boat is on fire. There's fire in the boat, okay? So whatever's in this cup is something that the high priestess does not want, okay? Let's get the bottom of the deck for this cup. Three of Wands is here again. This is something they're trying to do, I feel. They're still trying to plan something, okay? And maybe that's why 3 days they're talking possibly pelly or something with this crooked judge in 3 days, okay? This could be the legal system, okay? Because we got a lot of legal stuff out here, okay? We had another legal card. I think it was adjudication. I'm not sure what it is. All right, y'all. Let's read these closeouts. I thought we were doing the closeout. Well, those might have been... Oh, I was clarifying. Okay, collective. Closeout. Divine outcome. Unexpected income, collective. You're going to get this back in caught. They're caught, okay? But you're going to get this back in court, collective. Okay? I feel like spiritual court is probably already closed, okay? It's wrapping up. That's why it's coming out like this, okay? Maybe this has been going on for a long time, yes, because since you were a child, okay? Divine outcome. Something with this love is collective. That couple or your relationship, okay? That was interfered with, okay? This twin flame union, okay? But I feel like somebody's getting this wealth. I feel like it's this high priestess, okay? And maybe this Hierophant, maybe you all were supposed to be a highly spiritual union here, okay? With this high priestess and the Hierophant here at the bottom, okay? But I feel like one person's walking away with the wealth. Ancestors on the fucking prowl, collective. They don't like it. Healing hands. They're healing the situation by giving you the wealth. Y'all, 12:12 a.m. Okay? Some sort of portal possible. 12:12 a.m. Maybe you're going to get some sort of message, some sort of dream, some sort of download. It's important, okay? Possibly 12:12 a.m. Today or tomorrow or whatever this morning, or 12:12 a.m. maybe 3 days from now, collective. Keep your eyes open. All right, collective, let's read the mystery cards because I got to get out of here, collective. This reading wore me out. And I feel like I've been in a fight. And I still don't know what the hell's going on fully, right? I feel like I've just been, you know how you get one of those hard punches and you're just dazed and shit? That's how I feel, all right? But remember this shit. You don't want whatever's in that cup, collective. All right. Show me the mystery card number 1. 10 of Cups. Okay, something with your family, somebody's family. Maybe this was the family that was supposed to be, that's not. Okay. And what's on those cups? Musical notes, flowers, and that looks like snakes again. Something like snake stuff. Looks like a painting palette or something. Bad health, y'all. I don't know. Could be your family in bad health. Your family in bad health. Maybe they're speaking about the fact that the union never happened, okay? Because of all of this interference. LaSalle collective, okay? There's definitely somebody's twin flame, okay? And I just feel like there's a lot of confusion going on right now, okay? And yeah, this is definitely somebody's twin flame. And these people did all this, collective. They did all this. They didn't care about either one of y'all. They just cared about the wealth, okay? Show me this bad house. Yeah, and I know you've been through a lot, okay? But it's going to be sad as the stuff starts to play out, okay? I know it is. It's going to be sad. Show me the bad health. Y'all, we do one more shuffle. Bad health. Okay, I was about to give up. And this one, we'll see if we'll take this. In despair, collective. And it fell out there on the Hierophant, collective. And with me and my twin, we're both Tauruses, collective. I'm feeling like, you know, it's like despair. Like, why did I do all this? Why did I participate in all this? With this community of people, collective. Confirmation. Archangel Michael, what does this where is he? Oh my. I don't know where, oh there he is. What does this twin, what would this twin want to say to my collective? Damn, I told you early on, that's what it was. That's why he did it. I feel like this is a masculine, at least but switch it, collective. Because they didn't feel like they were shit, collective. And these people, they knew it. And they manipulated this person, right? And now they're just in sadness and despair. This is sad, collective. It's sad. And all these people, they didn't give a damn about either one of y'all, okay? All they cared about was the money. These people gonna pay rough. They gonna pay, collective. They came in between this twin flame union of a hierophant, and a high priestess, collective. Hinting, this one's out there again. Be careful coming for a chosen one, y'all. Archangel Michael, show me this 12:12 a.m. Y'all, I said it was going to be a quick video, but I just need to keep, oh my goodness, collective, collective. I don't know if they should have put this out here. 12:12 a.m. collective. Should I say this? I know I got those monitoring spirits, collective. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't. 12:12 a.m. Homes raided and property seized. Okay, maybe this already happened based on this card being past tense. Yeah, y'all. And there been drugs going on. Maybe the twin is doing shrooms and shit. They're just depressed and sad. Wow, y'all. I'm just feeling so much sadness, collective. Wow, this is so sad that all these people interfered in this union. They had nothing to do with this, okay? For this wealth, because it's a lot of wealth, collective. It's a lot of freaking wealth. It's a lot of wealth, collective. It could be coming from multiple places. Archangel Michael, what do you want to say to this twin? I don't know if anything's left in the deck. What do you want to say to this twin? I feel like they were royal bloodline, collective. And it's in the reverse. I'm getting like a fallen angel. Pulling pentacles out your ass, okay? And this is pulling pentacles out your ass in the wrong way, okay? It's like they're losing this shit. But collaborate with these fucking lunatics out here, collective. Not knowing who your friends are, okay? Not knowing how to go into yourself, right? And discover the truth that you seek. Archangel Michael, last thing before we roll. What is this? Oh, yeah. What would you like to say to this community that interfered in this twin flame union? Maybe we'll get this from a couple decks. What would you like to say to this community? We'll see. Let's see. If we can't get a card to fly out of here. What would you like to say to this community, Archangel Michael? What would the ancestors, what would the divine like to say to this community? Okay, that's it. Y'all, get the fuck out of here, y'all. Something going down, okay? 24 hours in the reverse. It might be less than 24 hours, okay? And maybe something else is happening in the 3 days, okay? Maybe that could be to Pelly. All right, y'all? This, yeah, they would play it like a fiddle. Y'all, they would play it like a fiddle. Show me that shrimp head. I think this is a lot of pain. It's healing, but it's very painful, collective. Kind of healing you don't fucking want, okay? Shroom head. Bruce Lee. This, oh man. Fell out there on that Hierophant, y'all. His time is up. Time is up. Because they didn't choose to master themselves, I'm getting, okay? And time is up on this abundance. Alright, collective.
If you like the video,